Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's tutorial, I'm doing my own makeup. It's actually very minimal makeup, and I really wanted to share with you guys how I do my makeup or how I do my skincare on the days when I really kind of want to be makeup free, and especially on the weekends when I know that I don't have any work, when I know that I'm just around my family and my kids. I love to be as natural as possible, and especially on the days when I'm going to work or when I have to be on camera, or when I'm working, I always have to kind of be made up and look my part, and do my hair and blow dry my hair and curl my hair and do my makeup. So I actually really enjoy the days when I don't have to really get so pampered up. So and I think that it's so nice to really give your skin a little bit of rest from makeup, and on those days I really focus on my skincare regime and really pamper myself with really nice products. So I'm just gonna share with you guys today what I do and how I do it, and keep on watching and enjoy this video. Right, so since I don't wear a lot of makeup on the weekends, I really like to focus on my skincare. The thing I always start with in the morning is a facial mist, and the one I really like at the moment is the De Mamiel. I hope I pronounced it right. It's a dewy facial mist, and it looks like that, and it smells like roses, which is like my absolute favorite scent. So I mist my face with the mister, and I just love it because it just like is so refreshing, and I feel like it opens up my pores, and I'm ready to start with my skincare. I always follow up with a serum. The one I'm using at the moment is by Sunday Riley. This one here, it's a CEO, and I think this one has quite a lot of vitamin C in it. I just really like a serum before I use any cream, or before I use any SPF. So I start with a serum, and I'm just applying that really gently all over my face, and I usually bring the serum down to my neck as well. So I put serum right there, and I usually get quite red from the serum when I apply it, which is fine. And I usually let that sink in for a couple of minutes. So I usually brush my teeth, or I fiddle around with my eyebrows or whatever I'm doing in the bathroom, and then after the serum is kind of sunken into my skin, I use a day cream, or whatever moisturizer I'm following up with. The one I'm using at the moment is by Tammy Fender, and it says it's a serum, but it really is a really nice oil. And again, since I'm not really wearing a ton of makeup on the days when I like to be makeup free, because I'm really only using a few makeup products, which you will see in a moment, I like my skin to just really be very luminous from whatever skincare I'm wearing, and I don't mind if my face is a little bit shiny. So I always follow up with this oil, which I use about 1 or 2 droppers, and then I applied it all over my face. This one also is really beautiful under foundation. I've been using this under foundation, and it's so nice. It just gives you like this really beautiful luminous kind of finish to your face. But right now I'm just using this by itself, and I just love how glowy and healthy my skin looks after this. Alright, so you can see that my skin has calmed down after a few minutes. I just applied the serum or the oil, and it was pretty red when I was applying it, but now it totally calmed down, and I love the finish of this oil. I feel like my skin looks so luminous from it, and especially on the weekends I love being makeup free, or if I really need to wear a little bit of makeup, which I'm going to show you right now. It just looks so great with no foundation. So after this, I always go in with my primer. It's a primer I have created with Dr. Barbara Storm, and sometimes people are kind of confused on how to use this product, because they're always like, when do I use the primer? So I always tell people to use the primer it's your last step in your skincare regimen, and it's the first product before you apply makeup. So right now I'm done with all my skincare, and then I come in with my primer, and I use about, I would say, a pea size, which is about this much. And sometimes I don't even apply the primer all over my face. What I love to do, because the way how I created this primer, when you can see, I hope you can see this in the camera, I put a little bit of this pearly consistency into the primer. So I really love it kind of like on the high points of your face. So what I do is apply it, you know, on my cheekbones. I even sometimes just bring it down the bridge of my nose, and again on the other side. And I like a little bit of a highlight right in here. You almost have to see like what are the high points of your face. So I'm applying it right here, and then even just a little bit right here in the chin area. So you don't have to always apply it all over your face. And then I just kind of gently dab it into my face, just like that. And then I just let it sink in again for like a minute or so, and then I move on to my next step. All right, and then one more thing in my skincare routine is I always apply a lip balm. The one I'm absolutely in love with is the Toucher lip balm. Just love the consistency of it. I can't even explain what it feels like. It's almost like jelly-like when you stick your finger into it. And I just love how moisturizing it is. It's not too shiny, and it just really gives like a beautiful moisture to my lip. And then one more thing I like to do, especially on the weekends, again, when I don't really like to be overly done and I just like to be really natural. I love like really not doing anything to my hair. If I know I don't have to be on camera, I know I don't have to work, and I'm just really around my kids and my husband, and, you know, going to the dog park on the weekends. I just kind of like wear my hair super natural. When I do have to be on camera, or if I work, I usually, you know, have to style my hair and I have to blow dry it. And so I'm using a lot of heat in my hair. So on the weekends, I just like to, you know, take it easy with my hair and really just, you know, put it, you know, into a ponytail. Don't use too many products. I also don't like to really, you know, iron it or use like a blow dryer. So what I love to do is I actually use a hair oil. The one I'm in love with is this new product by Sisley. They came out with a whole range of hair products, and this oil is so beautiful. I can't even describe how beautiful the smell is. And what I do is I just kind of like, you know, put it into the ends of my hair. And some of the hair oils can get really greasy and wear your hair down. For some reason, this oil just like, it just gives a really beautiful, you know, texture to your hair. It doesn't weigh it down. And I just love the feeling of this hair oil. So this would be a good place to kind of stop if you really want to like not wear any kind of makeup. But there are some days when I am makeup free and I feel like I need a little bit of something. So what I like to do is, instead of wearing foundation, because I do like to be foundation free on those days, is sometimes I feel like I need a little bit of a concealer. So the one I've been using non-stop, this one just came out a couple of months ago. It's the new Clé de Peau concealer. This one is a little bit lighter than the original formula. It also comes in a different packaging. It comes in a pen form, and I like it because it's great for on the go. You can just throw it in your purse, and if you need to retouch or touch yourself up, it's so easy. Again, because it comes in a pen form, and you don't really need a brush for it, so you can really just use your fingers and kind of blend it into your skin that way. I also like to use it on my eyelid because my eyelids tend to get really red. So I put it a little bit there, and then if you feel like you need a little bit something around your T-zone area, this is where I really feel like I need a little bit of cover up, is then I go in right there and I just really use my fingers with everything. I don't really use a brush. Alright, so I just applied a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and just a little bit around my nose and chin area. And then what I like to do is I just like to go in with my glossy boy brow, and instead of filling in my brows, I just want them to kind of look groomed. So I just go in and brush them up. And what I love about this is it does have some color to it. So it just adds automatically a little bit of texture and color to my brow. Super easy. After my eyebrows, I like to go in and curl my lashes, which I just did off camera, and I use my eyelash curler. Now you can wear mascara or you can't, whatever you are in the mood for. Sometimes I just curl my lashes, and on the days I like to be almost makeup free, I just do that. If you do wear mascara, I recommend to choose a mascara which is maybe a little bit of a lighter formulation. The one I'm loving at the moment is the new Glossy mascara, because it is a much lighter formulation. It's not as heavy, and it's such a great mascara for me on those days when I just want to have a little bit of something on my eye which opens up my eye, but it still looks really, really natural. And this mascara doesn't really clump up your lashes at all, and it just gives you a really beautiful curl to your lash, and it looks so natural, and it almost looks like you're not really wearing anything. So I love this mascara. Alright, so I just applied my mascara, and what I like to do if I don't wear a ton of makeup is I always like a little bit of something on my cheeks, whether it is a bronzer or a blush. The one I wanted to share with you guys is a newer product which I just discovered. It's a brand called Wonder Beauty, and I like the whole concept about this brand because it's two women who came up with this makeup brand, and everything is kind of designed for the woman, the busy woman on the go, and everything is like multifunctional products, and those are the kind of products I love, like products you can use kind of all over. So this one is a blusher and a highlighter, and the blusher looks like that, pink, and then on the other end it has a highlighter. And with this product, oh my god, you can do so many things. So what I like to do is I like to pop a little bit of that pink on my cheeks. I know it looks very clownish at the moment, but again, you just kind of go like that. It's almost like you're stamping the color on your cheeks. And then you can use a buffing brush, but since I really want this makeup to be really easy, I'm just using my fingers, and I'm just kind of tapping the product into my skin. And you can see it just leaves such a beautiful kind of flush to my skin. It looks really natural. And I do the same thing on the other side. And I just kind of work the blush into my skin with my fingers. And I love that kind of like flushed look. I feel like it's such a youthful look, especially for women. I mean, it looks great on a really young girl, but I love it for someone like in my age, because I feel like it's really, again, youthful looking. It's not dry or matte. It just gives like a really beautiful dewiness to your skin. Now, I like even using that a little bit on the eyelid. If you feel like you want a little bit of something on your eyelid, you can even put it there. A lot of people tell you you're not really allowed to use it on the eyelid, but I know that this product is safe and you can do it, so I put it there. And then you can also use it on your lips, which I love. So instead of using a lipstick, I'm just adding a little bit of that on my lips, just for a little bit of a sheen. And then I take the highlighter on the other end, and I just pop the highlighter on top of the cream blush, just for a little bit of extra sheen on my cheeks. You can even put the rest on your eye, just blend it in, and that is it. That is the really quick kind of no makeup look on myself. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed my kind of no makeup look with a little bit of makeup, and maybe you can share with me in the comments, you know, how you like to look on the weekends or on the days when you don't have to go to work, and if you feel the same way than me, not really wearing makeup, and if you like to pamper yourself with, you know, skincare and masks and things like that. So thanks for watching, and again, give me some thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.